All right, hello, wine drinking people. Today is Wednesday, April 13th, and quite a bit of drinking going on yesterday. I'll tell you what, man, we had a good day here in the store, some nice wines, and then last night, our New Zealand tasting at the Tower Club. There were about 20 wines there, 25 wines. I don't know, ridiculous amount of wine for one person to try to taste, but we are professionals here at the Wine Watch. All right, well, first in yesterday was Florence, and Florence and I have a long history together. He's been calling on me for a long time, and he's got little ones also, small, independent, and I like to support people like this. And Florence knows me so good; he knows the wines that I'm gonna like, and he knows the wines that I'm gonna think are overpriced. So he'll tell me right when he pulls it, this one you're gonna think is overpriced. This one you're gonna like. So it's always nice to have somebody know you that well. It tells you exactly what you're going to think about the wines. Well, Florence did have some good wines, and yes, my favorite wine yesterday was the very first one, the Clos Floridene, and that's no surprise because I know Dennis de Bordeaux, one of the top winemakers for white wine in all of Bordeaux, and, hey, Robert Parker rated the wine 92 points. That helps sell wine from Bordeaux. Hey, that's the only thing that matters in Bordeaux, what Robert Parker rated the wine. All right, well, this wine is a Grand Vin de Graves, so not a Pessac Léognan, which would be a little higher classification, but still had that lovely tropical fruit, gooseberry, pink grapefruit, and a hint of that green grass and herbaceousness that you get from Sauvignon Blanc. And, well, he didn't give me the exact blend of this wine, but I'm guessing it's predominantly Sauvignon Blanc, maybe with a little Semillon, a little Muscadet. That's the traditional 3 grapes that you see in Graves. And this wine, it was fresh and bright on the tongue as well, with a good amount of concentration in the mid-palate, that tropical fruit, and a hint of that green herbs and grassiness showing, and a little bit of sea salt on the finish. Really nice, just begged the tongue for some food. Really nice, excellent wine at $36 a bottle anyways. Really good stuff. Maybe a little bit expensive, but Florence knew I was going to say that. All right, the Château de Chantelard Beaujolais Village, Cuvée de Vins. This wine, a really nice little value. The first 2010 that I tasted. The only problem with this wine is 2010, and hey, everyone's looking for 2009 of Beaujolais right now. But Florence is so good, he sold out of his 2009 already. But a nice, fresh, and seductive wine, forward cherry, raspberry fruit, liqueur-like in concentration, fresh flowers, really juicy and fruity on the tongue. Nice concentration, lovely freshness. That's what these wines are all about, these Vieilles Vignes wines. From Cru Beaujolais. Really nice little wine from Chateau Chantelard. All right, next up, the Grappillon d'Or, and this is also a Rhone wine from Gigondas, 2008 vintage. Fresh and seductive, forward cherry, raspberry fruit. Again, really liqueur-like in concentration, really rich with, again, a bouquet of fresh flowers there showing juicy fruit on the tongue, lovely concentration in the mid-palate here with lovely freshness and velvety tannin. It's really nice, 80% Grenache and 20% Syrah-based wine, that fresh floral nuance also showing through the nose here. Next up, a 2009 Bordeaux. Hello, best vintage ever in Bordeaux. Even the Bordeaux AC wines, really good from this vintage. This wine for $13.50. Man, a nice little value, just like the Beral and the Larkin that we have in the store. Very ripe, seductive bouquet, cassis and currants, some fresh coffee and hints of earth there. Really fresh and fruity forward on the tongue with round tannins. Nice structure for a Bordeaux AC, but hey, a light and simple Bordeaux nonetheless. All right, the Blason de Issan from Margaux. This is the second wine of Dissan, and the only problem with this wine, yes, folks, a little bit expensive, $48 for the second wine of Dissan. 70% Cabernet. Then the rest Merlot, a little bit of Petit Verdot in the blend, some bell pepper notes showing to that currant and cassisberry fruits, and some nice round tannins, a little bit of dryness showing up on the finish. This 2008 vintage, maybe just a little less ripe than I like my Bordeaux, at least the 2 wines that we had today. All right, well, next up, hey, guess what? More Bordeaux. Charles, Salesman X from Roland de Bie is in next.